Hey, Psych Up with Brian. We're here, and I'm wearing something a little different today. I'm wearing a camo shirt, obviously, in memory or in honor of our veterans. And of course, today is Memorial Day, so we're memorializing our fallen heroes, the bravery and the commitment that that takes. So, are you showing bravery and commitment in your life? What great role models we have on Memorial Day. People who actually got their mind so focused and so, focused on the right thing that they could run, into machine gun fire, run at a machine gun, get off, you have to get your mind right. That takes a lot of training and takes a lot of focus and takes a lot of self-sacrifice. And so let's give our veterans and especially our fallen heroes big, a lot of thoughts and prayers today. So I talked last Friday about something we're doing special this summer, and we're kicking off summer on Memorial Day. So in 2 weeks, I am going to give away a really awesome system, and I'm even going to let you make it your choice. Okay, we have some really awesome systems. Now, the what to say and what to do system is our core system. That's what everybody should own. If you do not have that system, you really need it. That's what basically has created the success for our successful students. Now, a lot of you get successful and then you need more information in certain areas. For instance, you get a house to sell. All right. Now, if you have a house to sell, I want you to focus on the 1 hour home selling machine, is what we call it, our 1 hour open house strategy. And so I have a whole system on this that we used to charge $14.97. Lately, we've been offering it at $9.97, but this is going to be an amazing addition to your library, especially if you want to know exactly how to sell houses. Now, this system covers how to sell houses, not even if you don't want to do the 1 hour open house strategy. Basically, this makes sure that every house you get, you're going to sell it as fast as possible and get the most money down as possible. This is a system all about selling your houses fast on lease purchase. Okay, this is using the lease purchase exit strategy. This isn't about selling houses fast for cash or to flippers that are distressed properties. This is about selling properties fast that are lease purchase properties and getting the most non-refundable option deposit. So that's called the 1 hour home selling machine, but it's a 1 hour open house system too. Okay, and then we have another great system for training, hiring and training and acquisitionists, where I even do some of the training. So if you are at that point where you're thinking, maybe I should bring on somebody local, this is going to give you everything you need to succeed in that area, to be able to hire somebody. It even goes through, should you use a temp service? Should you use a VA service? What should you do? What kind of person are you even looking for? What's their job description? How do you manage them without any, with as little possible time as possible? How do you get them trained by the system where you're not wasting your time training them? That's the biggest thing why people don't hire people. It takes too much time to train them, and so you're stuck doing it yourself. But this system trains them for you. So that's another good option if you are at that point. Now we have a couple of great marketing systems that we created. One is called Masterful Marketing, and it covers every kind of method you can think of. Okay, and then one is called Social Media Marketing, and that's specifically just all about social media. And that's a system that we came up in the last couple of years when social media, really started taking off and being such a huge thing. So there's a lot to pick from. And I will talk more about that, but I want you to help. The only reason I'm doing this is to help you have a great summer, because this is going to help you focus your energies. You're going to say, I'm going to win a free prize. And guess what? If you don't win the one in a couple of weeks, maybe you'll win the one, in a month from now or next month or whatever. I'm going to give out a bunch of these. So I want you to get focused and use this as an excuse, as a reason to take serious action to get some deals done this summer. Okay. So now listen, I will give a prize to anybody who makes a huge effort on getting properties. I may, and I sort of promised this last week, and I'm, up to a certain point, I may help you on a deal. If you have some deal that's that's pending, and that I see that if I made one phone call or I helped a little with some advice, it could be instrumental in getting that deal closed. Yes, I want to be available for stuff like that. So that would be a text thing. So you need to text me. All right. So you're going to text me I gave you the number last week, but I'll give it to you again. And this is the best way to get a hold of me. That the only way I know for sure that you're going to get a hold of me is if you text me at this number. Okay. And then you can set up you can, if you want to attach an email, or if you want to attach something to a text, that's fine. If you want to attach your questions, your deal, if you have a lead sheet on a deal, you could do that. So I'm open to doing that for you guys who are my followers here. So that's great. So I just want you to have the best summer. And if this is extra motivation, hey, I'm going to win a free system from the Wolves, then let's do it. Okay. So either you're making a serious effort, you're showing me that. You're also, I'm also willing to give you a system if you send me a deal, that I can help you close, and we have a great testimonial about it. Also, if you have a great testimonial, we never push for testimonials like a lot of other people do. But if you want to send me a great testimonial, that you could probably get a free system off of that. I just want to share that. These are motivating. If you've got a great testimonial, you're serving as a role model for others, but you're not if we don't share it. So let's share it. So let's share a great testimonial, how you did some great deal, especially if how you use the what to say and what to do system, or any of our systems to help you succeed. Especially if you use one of these other systems, to hire an acquisition, sell a house fast, get a great marketing campaign going where you got a whole bunch of great leads that turn into deals, anything like that. That would be awesome, because then people will see how that system works. Okay, so that's a lot. I'm talking about a lot today. I'm going kind of fast, and I'm glad to see you guys here. Jennifer, awesome. And you're here so early this morning. Good job. Doris, good morning on Memorial Day. Nolan, Kathy, you guys are here. Yes. So there's a lot of different programs, guys. They all sound great. But again, I want you to win one here this summer by what? Taking action. And I'm pretty flexible on what actions you take. But for sure, if you get a great deal and you tell us about it and I can share it and you're a great role model, I'd love to give you a prize for that. And, great testimonials of how you're using our systems. We will all have a successful summer. Absolutely. Okay, you got the one that attorney messed up. Okay. And guys, listen, if you get it down to the point where you have it at the attorney, I have a really special attorney report for you. And I will tell you that attorneys will mess it up. And we have had attorneys mess up our deals before. And that's why I created this report. That's really important. If you've got it to the point, or if you're unsure about an attorney, or if you haven't used an attorney before, or if the attorney is at a distance and they're just doing the closing for you on one deal, and so they're not someone you're using regularly, you need to send them this report, okay? And it's actually a report. You call them and you say, hey, I work with somebody in Arizona who's very experienced, and they always send this to their attorneys when they work with virtual attorneys. So I'm going to send this to you. It just gives you some tips on the closing. All right. And it will make sure they don't mess it up. It has a whole bunch. It's like 12 tips for them not to mess up your deal. Okay. And they will say the wrong thing if they do not read this report. Especially if you haven't worked with them and trained them up. So that's an important one, actually, guys. If you have it to the point where you think an attorney could mess it up, get a hold of me and I will send you this attorney report. That's an important one, actually. You guys should all have that. Okay. Steve, lease option tenant buyer dramatically increased. That's awesome. I know, Steve, that you're focusing on that. You're building a cash flowing future and fortune. Guys, you can develop a situation where you have $10,000 to $20,000 or more coming in as passive income per month. And believe it or not, if you really focus, you can buy 10 properties in the next year, 10 cash flowing properties, one a month. That is not, an exorbitant number. You absolutely could do that. If you focus, you apply what we teach here and you get going like Steve. Steve is a great role model, guys. He's done, something around like, I don't want to share your numbers if you don't want me to, Steve, but many like scores of deals that he's still holding on to. So that's awesome. You're a vet, Doris. Awesome. Well, thank you for your service. I did not know you were a vet. That is so awesome. Okay, yeah, you guys can text me again. So I want to take care of all you loyal psych uppers. Charles, good morning. Giles, if you joined us late, go back and watch what I was talking about earlier. Okay, so yes, guys, I'm here for you. Let me know. Seller wanted to run it by the previous realty company attorney and didn't hear back after that. Okay, they were ready for terms and subject to. Is that a totally dead deal, Jennifer? Is that totally dead? Have they moved on? Is that house sold? If it's not, maybe I could make a call there. Awesome. Yeah, Steve is doing great. So guys, let's use our best role models. Let's build our cash flowing fortunes, but let's all do, I'm minimum. I want you to do 3 deals this summer, but even just one. If you have not done your first one yet, that's a big hump to get over sometimes. So let's get over it. And if I can motivate you a little bit by, giving out some great prizes and some free systems, that would be my honor and privilege and my joy, okay, to help you guys succeed. So our motivating affirmation for today is I'm doing deals this summer. I'm doing deals this summer. That's our affirmation. Ready? 3 times on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm doing deals this summer. I'm doing deals this summer. I'm doing deals this summer. Yeah. All right. Now 3 deep breaths. Nice deep breath in. Remember, this is good to invigorate your body and also do this right before your phone calls and do affirmations. I am a real estate winner. Right before you pick up the phone, I'm telling you, you get your mindset right. Okay. Another deep breath in. When you take a deep breath in, hold it for a few beats and then let it out. Good. Okay. One more deep breath in. Good. I'm having a little allergies today. Hold it and exhale. Okay. Awesome job. Let's have an awesome summer. I will see you back here on Friday. Have a great Memorial Day. Obviously, let's memorialize, give our thoughts and prayers to our fallen vets today, and have lots of fun and enjoy with our family and appreciate what we have in this life. Count your blessings today. So we'll see you on Friday. Until then, keep expecting success, getting awesome training from the Wolf Couple, and taking action.